6:30 p.m. Eastern. Shelby's World Live taking off. Questions will be answered cause the queen get it off. Unity is for the black and brown community. Conversation without scrutiny. Hey, we speak from a place of power, no coward. We just making sure the truth isn't overpowered. Black goddess, black queen, no in between. Radio podcast to the big screen. Her smile is everything, can light up a room. She say what she means, that's why we're in tune. Grown woman handles her biz like it is. Discipline, a role model for the kids. Nothing was given, everything she earned. She sat back and learned, and now it's her turn. So stop on by, comment, subscribe. Each and every Wednesday, SW Live.
Shelby's World Podcast. Shelby's World.
What's up? What's happening? How y'all doing? My people? Welcome back to another live episode of SW Live. Yes, we are here. It is Wednesday, March 25th, and it's Aries season, y'all. Welcome to Aries season. When I didn't do a show last week, and now I kind of regret it a little bit. I wanted to kind of just keep enjoying. My birthday was the day before the show, so I wanted to just keep enjoying my birthday week, keep enjoying myself, and just be off for the week. So I gave myself last week off to celebrate my born day, and I'm like, oh my God, you want to go and do the Pisces show in Aries season? That's not fair. But it is what it is. Because I already had the show, I wanted to go ahead and do the show because I don't want to get too far out of Pisces season to talk about Pisces season. So this show is generally just going to discuss that. And we're going to get through it. We're going to talk about what it is like dating the Pisces. And obviously, if I just celebrated my birthday, then that means I'm a Pisces. That's true indeed. I am. So we're going to talk about that today. We're going to talk about what it is like dating a Pisces. What is it like enjoying time with a Pisces? And have you dated a Pisces? If you have, tune in. Tell me about your experience when you were dating that Pisces. I want to hear about that as we get into the conversation about it. You know what I'm saying? I want to hear what you have to say in regard to that, because I really want to know people's experiences, because we're the sign barriers. So we don't get to see and feel what other people get to see and feel. And that's like anybody dating any sign. You don't get to have that complete understanding of your sign. So in their face, you know what I'm saying? You don't really get to see how they see you. And it's important to understand that. It's important to hear about it. So before we jump into the show about what it's like dating the Pisces, we're going to have the quote of the day. I find being a Pisces a bit of a roller coaster sometimes. I can talk myself right in and right out of a decision, any subject, anytime. The truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth. Like clearly, as a water sign, we have like emotions that stem from being easy feeling to anxious feeling, probably within a matter of 30 minutes, depending on the situation, depending on what happens within that 30-minute time frame. Like we can experience a roller coaster of emotions as we are transitioning during that time. So it is like a roller coaster ride. It definitely has you questioning whether you're doing the right thing, whether you should think about it a little bit longer, whether you should take your mind off of it, whether you should involve someone in the thought process. We literally will have a million conversations within ourselves before we come to a final answer, a resolve. But we're gonna do it ourselves, though. We're gonna figure it out. We're gonna definitely figure it out. We're gonna go through the motions. We're gonna go through it. We're gonna get through it. We're gonna have a resolve. One thing about a Pisces is that you're not going to have a Pisces that has a problem without a solution. Even if they have this, even if they know what the solution is, they're not gonna, they may not know what it is or have the notion to get to the solution, but trust me, they know what the solution is. They may not know the lane to travel to get there though, but they know what the solution is, obviously. But they definitely are having an issue with getting to that solution. Hear me out, okay? That's that because we know, we do be knowing. We're very, very intuitive people, and we are very focused on finding a resolve to things. We don't live in negativity. The peace has to be good, the energy has to be good. So I find being a Pisces a bit of a roller coaster ride sometimes is very, it stands way truer than anything else about us because of our emotions. And we will talk ourselves right into something and right out of it anytime, any subject, any place. And if you've ever dated a Pisces, if you've ever been with a Pisces, you'll know that they'll be gung-ho about something before at the beginning of the day, like planned it, is ready to go, they're ready to do it, all that good stuff. And then when it's time, it's like, I don't want to do that anymore. I don't want to anymore. I'm good. I just want to chill. I just want to vibe. That's it. Like fast too. Fast. So yeah, that's our quote of the day. That's our quote of the day. I find being a Pisces a bit of a roller coaster. Sometimes I can talk myself in and out of any decision, any subject, anytime. And I know you're guilty of it, Tamika, because we talked about this. We'll be literally on board, on go about it. And as soon as that moment approaches, honey, we are, I wonder who's gonna be there. I probably don't want to go no more. I don't want to go where a lot of people are gonna be at. I'm really in the mindset of just really chilling right now. I really don't want to do nothing. I really shouldn't have even said I was gonna do this. Why do I always sign up to do things I don't want to do that I may think about and change my mind about later? Like we do, because we put on 1,000 hats already. So we feel like, oh, what's one additional hat? Let me throw that one on too. So, but sometimes we overwhelm ourselves. We literally will overwhelm ourselves into doing too much. Yes, it sounds like a great idea until it's time. Absolutely. Absolutely. And it sounds like a benefit too. And it probably is. And it probably is a benefit. It probably is. But I think at the moment when we're sitting up there having that scratch your head moment, is like, I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to do it. And that's fine. Now, and then we hear about like the experience, it was a very good networking event. You could, this person was there, you probably would have had the opportunity to do this, then it kind of like gets us down because we knew we probably should have went, but we just don't want to do it. At that time, we just don't want to do it. It's like, dang, can it happen tomorrow instead of today? Yeah. All right, so let's get into the conversation. Dating Pisces involves understanding their sensitive, imaginative, and deeply romantic nature, requiring empathy, patience, and being a supportive partner. You gotta be a supportive partner when you're dealing with a Pisces, because our mind is already every other place. It's in every other space. It's in at every other time. We're thinking about a million things at one time. And we're organized with it. We're still organized, but the mindset is going every different place. You already know the pattern. You already wrote down the plan. You know what you're going to do that day. You know all of that. But then you get out there and you can't focus on anything else but that. So now you're thinking about, you can't focus on that. You got all this on your mind because you know you can still got to do this. You have this pending. You want to make sure you work on this a little bit today. You want to do. Our mind goes in so many places. So having a supportive partner is very, very helpful and nourishing for us, because it allows us our opportunities to still be great and fluent in what we're trying to do, but also they got our back. They're going to be supportive. They're going to be there. They're going to be running around with us, getting this done. All of those different things that we're going to need them for, they're going to be there to do it. They're going to help. So in understanding a Pisces partner, for one, Pisces are born between February 19th and March 20th. So we're standing in the cusp of spring. We're transitioning into a time where it's the new year. So you're getting that fresh new start, that wake up, that spring, that feel of new. And our time comes in during that. We come in with the newness. So that season is between the 19th of February and the 20th of March. And we're known for our emotional depth, empathy, and our creativity. We're highly sensitive, yes, and we can be moody. Very moody. Often retreating. Hello, Ariel. Often retreating into their dream world to escape stress or reality, which makes patience and understanding essential in a relationship with a Pisces. Pisces are really good people. I hear a lot of male bashing when it comes to the Pisces. I hear a lot of people saying, I can't do the men. I can't do the men. Then on the other hand, I hear people saying the Pisces women be too emotional. They be indecisive. They be this. It's not. Let me say this about a Pisces woman. We like to be led by our man. We like to be led by our man. So a lot of times we're gonna fall back because we want you to go ahead and do the leading. We want you to say this is like we like that. That's you speaking our love language when you say stuff like that to us as a woman. The men are awful. I don't really deal with the men, and that's why I don't know. But have you dated one, Tamika? Have you dated a Pisces man? As a Pisces woman, dating a Pisces man don't even sound right anyway. But I would love to know, because I hear so much about it. I don't hear nothing positive about it. So I really would love for a Pisces man to come on and speak, have their stance on it too. But she said yes, and all they do is lie. So are you telling me that they bring their fantasy world to real life in a lie form because they still in their head? Is that what it could be? Do you think that's what it is? Because why would they just lie? Because we can't stand liars. As Pisces, we can't stand liars. So why would they lie? Oh my goodness. Okay, so if you're a Pisces man scrolling through the net and you see this, stop through and let me know what's going on. She say volunteered lies. See, that's unprovoked lies. And this coming from a Pisces woman. What y'all doing out there, my brothers? Because this is what I hear all the time. I can't. She said you ain't gotta look. Because I hear this all the time, bro. I hear this all the time. I never, ever heard anything great and wonderful. And that bothers me because we such good people. We such good people. So we have a very introverted side, can be very, very shy. I'm very, 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 very shy. And I'm very outspoken at the same time. But when I'm with a man, baby, I'm a baby. I am. I'm sorry. Rarely initiating romantic advances. So a partner who is assertive and transparent can help them open up. Pisces are also spiritual and fascinated by metaphysical things, often drawn to art, music, or creative pursuits. And it is funny. This is funny. I'm telling you, D, this is funny to me because I just don't. And that's probably why I never wanted to date a Pisces, because I've always heard negative things about them, about Pisces males. I just always heard negative things, but I've heard wonderful things, even from people who has Pisces mothers. I hear such beautiful things about them. Like, my mother's so protective. My mother's so loving. She's nourishing. She takes care of her. She took care of me, like loved on me, did all the things she was supposed to do. She probably was mean sometimes and a little bit emotional, but she definitely was a great mom. And that's all the wonderful things I would hear about Pisces in that format. I never heard male bashing until I got older and got on social media, and people was like, I would never date a Pisces man. I would never, but you had to experience it. So I want to know from a male Pisces, what is it that gives y'all a bad rep? I want to know. I would love to hear that. Okay, this he's saying Pisces. Okay, so he must be a Pisces. What's up? That's what is it? It look like Aaron. It might be Aaron. Okay. Tell me what gives y'all a bad rep, Aaron, if that's you. Whoever the Pisces is that just tapped in, that's a male. Tell me stamped in what gives y'all a bad rep as I continue to talk. Our romantic traits in Pisces are hopeless romantics who enjoy fairy tale style gestures and emotional connection. Baby, let me tell you something about Shelby. She lives in her head. That's why she be wanting the world of kumbaya and all black people get along for real. Like, I'd be like, why y'all just angry at each other? Get along. You know, I would love to see that. I would love to see the world all get along. But as a culture, first it has to happen before everybody can become kumbaya. Y'all need to learn how to kumbaya amongst each other. And that's why I be like that, because I know I'm always like in my head. I'm always living in my head. I thrive on intimacy, deep conversations, and meaningful experiences. That's what a Pisces is. And that's why I saw a post one day where somebody said male Pisces shouldn't even be Pisces. They should just be Aries, because women exude the Pisces sign. And to see that and to hear that, I'm like, yeah, girl, we out here doing something right. We out here doing something right. We doing something right. So I really got to know. I really got to know what it is that gives the male Pisces a bad rep. I really do. I want to know what gives y'all a bad rep. What gives the male Pisces? What do y'all do that's for my male Pisces? I really want to know. I need somebody to respond to that for me. Let me know. Drop it in the comments for me, so I can see exactly what it is that, because we want to make sure as women Pisces we don't do that. I think we good over here, but I do want to know what it is that's making y'all get such a bad rep. Tips for dating the Pisces. All right. I already said you got to be empathetic and patient, because they got a hustler mentality. So they're doing and thinking of all kind of ways to get money. It's always a new way to get money. And a lot of it's going to be based on their talents. They're going to get out there and hustle their talents first, because it's like, what can I do for myself that's going to make me have some bread? Because I know I can count on my hustle first before I can count on anybody else's hustle. So we definitely jumping out there to hustle and get that bread. Point blank, period. All right. So we'll use our talents first to do that. But being that you got to be patient when you're dating a Pisces. You got to be patient, because they're gonna be out there hustling. They're out there and they thinking of ways to get it, thinking of the next master plan. So be patient. Understand their moods and their emotional fluctuations, and provide reassurance when needed. Always provide reassurance. If we questioning you, asking you something, that means we're self-doubting. So that means that we need you to tell us that, nah, babe, I don't think that's for you, or I think that that's the best for you. Like, back us up. If we going gung-ho at something, back us up. Back us up. Tell us the real. But if you see us going gung-ho at it, and you know that's what we can actually do it, and you know that we feel like we can thrive off of this, back us up with some reassurance, but also good feedback and good resources if we don't know how to do all of it ourselves. Because one thing about it, we will come and ask. We want to do it all ourselves, though. Trust and believe, we really want to do it all ourselves. We'll take on all the projects for ourselves, because we want all the money too. But also because we just really love the way we do what we do. Okay. So come talk to us, though. Come support us. Provide that reassurance when needed. Take the lead. And a lot of this is coming from, when I speak on this stuff that I'm saying, it's coming from the female side, the woman side, because again, I said we like a man that take a lead. I don't know if the male Pisces is that way. I don't know if they date women that are very romantic enough to go ahead and put out those romantic gestures, the things that they want to do, because a lot of times Pisces do not like to initiate things. We'll finish it. We'll join in quick too. And whatever the idea is that you come into us with, especially if we like it. If you saying that you want to go do this today, it may be your idea, but I promise you, if it's something we like to do, we're going to be just as happy. So probably just as happy, if not happier, that we're going to do that you bought, especially if you bought it to me. Now I'm interested even more, because I'm like, oh, this up my alley. He up my alley. You know what I'm saying? So you gotta be, bring it to him, talk to him, initiate things with a Pisces. Setting the pace in the relationships helps them feel really, really secure. And I'm gonna tell you, that's a good thing and a bad thing for us, because that's a lot of reason too why we'll fall so easily too, because you initiate everything. You setting the pace, you making us feel secure. Give us security, baby. We in love in 2 days for most part, for a lot of them. I'm telling you, those are probably the emotionally unstable Pisces too. Because it take a lot for me nowadays. It just like, and you can't just talk me into sweet things with the sweet nothings in my ear anymore. I'm a full grown woman now, but it was a time in my life when you could just be really, really like sweet to me. You leading me, you handling everything, and all I gotta do is just show up and just be pretty. You got me. Had me. But I'm grown now. I don't, the shiny things don't matter no more, because I can buy myself shiny things. So you gotta definitely provide that reassurance. But I'm telling you, it could be a gift and a curse on the Pisces side, because they'll fall quickly too if you're being completely 100% that person that they are looking for. They will fall quickly. Communicate openly. Transparency and honesty is very crucial while dating a Pisces, because Pisces respond well to partners who express their intentions clearly. We want to know what you're thinking, how you're thinking, and what you want to do and what you want to do with it. Please don't lie to us. Please don't lie. Please don't lie to us. Most people don't want to be lied to at all, but a lot of people will take a lie. Don't lie to us, because a lot of Pisces don't have a lot of emotional control, and they're going to jail. They will. They go to jail regularly about they go to jail regularly about some of the stuff they already that they're willing to stand on. Trust me. Girl, don't come on here speaking that truth like that, because indeed, if we ask and we already know the answer. I promise you, because we are very intuitive. We only coming to you about something that we already know the answer to anyway. And if you lie, that's all we wait for you to do. So it's just best to go ahead and just be honest with the Pisces, because please don't lie to us. Because now it's not about the lie anymore, or about what happened. It's about the moment of if you're going to have your moral compass set for being ready to deal with being honest with this person. Do you have a moral compass? We're going to see at that very moment when we come and ask you a question, we're going to find out right then how moral you are, how immoral you are. So I'm telling you, so just be honest with us, because we are I was just about to say this, we're very forgiving people. So go ahead and just be honest. You got a chance of the honesty gonna turn us on, for one, because you're being honest, number one. Number two, the fact that we didn't have to tell you to be honest and you just being honest, that's stroking our loyalty factor, and we love loyalty. So you're really, really hitting nails on the head when you do it that way. Like, just come to us forthcoming and honest. And this is in in one of my groups today, and it's a Pisces life. It was like, why do Virgos hate Pisces so much? And because Virgos are liars. We don't like liars. We love Virgos though, but we don't like liars. So it has come to terms with us where if we're dealing with a liar and we know we're dealing with a liar, we just don't want to deal with a liar. We just gonna turn you off. It ain't gonna be no more nothing you can do to change that. You could come to us being honest from that day forth, and we don't care. No, absolutely not. Support their artistic and imaginative pursuits, whether it's painting, music, or other hobbies. Be very supportive of their other side. Yes, girl. Always. That's why until they run into something real, it be the real that shake a Virgo down. Because a Virgo really manipulative. They'll really run game on you. If you ain't sure who you are, baby, Virgo had you going twisting. You be twisting all around. How Cisco said. And this one thing on that song, because they twist you all around, baby. I'm telling you. A Virgo don't play no games. They don't play no game. You get caught up in a Virgo web, you got to be strong. You got to be strong in a Virgo web. They do not play. I don't know now that don't do that. The women to the men to the women. I have never met a Virgo who I cannot see through because I already know what they coming with. But I can read it because I be around them too much. So I can read it. It's written all over their face that they bullshitting from jump. Plan romantic dates with a Pisces, candlelight dinners, beach walks, fantasy themed experiences. It appeals to the love of the romance and the connection. So definitely go in at your Pisces full throttle. When you want a Pisces, you better go boom straight at them. Don't half-ass with a Pisces. They're not playing like that. Because they don't like to waste no time either. They don't like you wasting their time, and they're not there to waste yours. So you definitely have to be full throttle with them. If they don't see you pressing the gas, they out your way. Because one thing about it, we ain't chasing. I don't care how ugly y'all might think a Pisces is physically. They don't think they ugly. They don't think it. So if you think they coming to chase you, you wasting your time. Because it's something about that Pisces that make them think that they should be front and center. I don't care what you feel about them. What they feel about themselves matters more, because we already struggled with that telepathy issue, trying to balance ourselves out and make sure that we feel good and secure in who we are. Once we get it, it ain't nothing you can say. Nothing. I don't care how, I'm telling you, I don't care how unpretty, undressy, unnight, whatever, anything that involves that Pisces, after they get a sense of self, you are out the way. There's nothing you can say to that Pisces that's going to change that Pisces mind about themselves. Okay. So build your strong relationship with them, but don't ever try to make them feel small. That's because that's what they're going to remember forever. We don't forget nothing. We have a villain story. We don't forget nothing, because every Pisces in the world was treated bad. At some point in their life, they was all treated bad, baby. They have a villain story ready already. They may not never have to use it, but it's there. Building a strong relationship with the Pisces. A successful relationship with the Pisces requires balancing, like I said, their dreamy side, their emotional side, but also being logical with them. Don't just be logical. Be honest and logical. They appreciate partners who can help them navigate real-world responsibilities while honoring their need for creativity and solitude. By embracing their quirks and showing compassion and fostering emotional intimacy, you can cultivate a loving, harmonious relationship with the Pisces. You really, really can. And you make beautiful music with a Pisces. I'm telling you, Bookie Butt. It means dating a partner full of compassion and empathy. Whatever you're going through, they're gonna try to find all the answers, honey. They're gonna try to solve all the problems, the world's problems, baby. They'll take your problems off your shoulders and put them on theirs. That's just how easy and much they love, how hard they love when they love. Their imagination and creativity is super duper strong. If you're dating the Pisces, you'll easily fall in love with them. You're going to easily fall in love with the Pisces because they're very creative. They're very loving. They're trying to do things to sweep you off your feet all the time, especially if you make them feel whole, especially if you have them feeling happy. Baby, there's nothing that a Pisces would not do for you if you make them feel like the world belongs to them. There's nothing they will do for you. They will walk on a cloud, baby. They'll do everything in their possible reach to make sure that you are safe and secure in who you are. Their psychic abilities. Whew. For one, before I get to the psychic abilities, they prefer carving their unique path and following their dreams since they don't fit into the typical 9-to-5 office lifestyle. And that is why when dating the Pisces, they will inspire you to honor your soul's desire and find the courage to live your truth. We believe in truth, baby. If you walking around living a lie, we see through it. We don't really want to do it with you no more because you just don't want to change and understand that you are really more deep in depth and more powerful than you are. And if you don't feel that, we have a problem with that. So we're going to leave you alone. Water signs like Pisces usually have a keen intuition and psychic sensibility to detect subtle energies and emotions that others overlook. And that's why we used to be, and some of us still are. That's why we one of them people who we be like, they got the they got it. They get, what's the word? Kind of the word. I hate when it's on the tip of my tongue. I can't think of it. We'll be like, okay, they got we believe in them so much. Somebody gonna tell me that P word real quick, but we believe in them so much that we believe in them more than themselves, right? And we believe in like Pisces used to fall in love with the prospect of what they can be, and versus you actually seeing them do it. You don't even see them doing it, but you just got potential. We used to be big on falling in love with potential. Big on it. And now, baby, if your potential ain't actually got you living your life and making your money off of your potential, we don't want that no more. Thank you, D. We don't want your potential no more because potential in the beginning says po. We don't want that no more. We're not doing that no more. So Pisces not falling in love with potential anymore. They're not with the hope of the glitz and glam. You already supposed to be working into what you're trying to do and who you're trying to become. So, for example, we'll decipher your feelings before you've said a word. Your body language tells your whole story for us. We can see it, we can read it, we can feel it, it's just there. We'll know all of that. So when dating the Pisces, you'll quickly understand that they listen to their gut instincts instead of logic. That could be a problem for us too. Gut over logic sometimes. I can tell a story about that, but gut over logic, yes, we definitely will go with our gut over logic many times. Many people can't understand their resilience on emotions and intuition, but the empathetic Pisces sees no other way to live. They have a sixth sense, which allows them to perceive the world differently and even access higher realms of wisdom, because we're going to reach for it. We're going to go for it. And we're not the normal what you say is what we believe people. Baby, we're going to go and do some research. We're not just going off your word. No, we don't expect you to go off ours either. But we do expect you to have some common knowledge to know what's true and what's not true. But we're going to go and research it. Dating a Pisces requires adaptability and flexibility. As a mutable sign, Pisces is known for going with the flow and embracing where the currents of life may take them. That's why I said, if you lead, we will follow. They offer no resistance and have an easygoing spirit that allows them to adapt quickly. While they prefer to spend time alone in secluded, quiet places, one of my favorite things to do, they remain open-minded to the universe's plans for them, because I know that I have a higher calling. I know I have a purpose. So based on my purpose, I have to deal with the universe. I have to deal with society. I have to deal with those things, but I'd rather be closed up in my house for the rest of my life, living and coming out when I want to. Even if they must live in a crowded, busy city life, they make the most of it and see the silver lining. True to their element, the water sign flows effortlessly over obstacles, knowing nothing lasts forever. So if you're dating a Pisces, remain flexible and willing to embrace new experiences, as they prefer living freely and spontaneously. You're going to have a deep emotional connection with a Pisces. You're not going to have nothing that's going to scare you unless you're afraid of love and being drowned. Take that as you will. Dating a Pisces means understanding their need for solitude and escapism. I just talked about that, but just know that they're going to need some time alone every now and again. It don't mean that they have any hate toward you or any ill feelings toward you. It just means that they need some time alone. And that's just normal for a Pisces. We need time alone. We have to have breathing space. Even if we sit in our car for 30 minutes before we come in the house, we just need that. I think everybody should have it, but I do know that Pisces are going to get it. We're just going to get it, honey. Their nurturing and supportive nature will have you rich. You may be the brains of the relationship just because, or they may be the brains, but they don't know how to execute it. But you may come in and execute the brain, and that's what they needed. Pisces need a responsible partner. They need somebody that's going to say, no, don't spend that money. No, don't go on that trip. No, put it back. No, don't go over there. No, come back this way. They need guides sometimes. They do need guides. Everybody don't know to just go, go, go. Some people really need to be guided. It's okay. It's okay. It happens. So they're going to need a strong, responsible partner. They're definitely going to need that. So if you're dating a Pisces, you want to know that you're always going to deal with something that's going to be very loyal to a fault many times. They'll also be very, very big on energy. Peace is important to them. Time matters. And we don't like liars. We absolutely do not like liars. We absolutely do not. I don't know many people that like liars, but I also don't know many people that will say the relationship is over because you lied. I know people that are forgiving about that. I'm not very forgiving about lying to me. That's why I want you to just be honest with me if I come, because I've already said if I come to you and ask you something 9 times out of 10, I already know what the answer is. So just be honest with me, because if you're not, I've already planned my escape route with you. I already know that I'm about to break up with you, or that the relationship about to be over, because you're not making me feel secure in who you are. And that's important for us. The sanctity of knowing that my partner is secure and I can be secure in my partner, it feels real and rich for us. It's certain things that make us feel rich and wealthy already that don't have nothing to do with money. So if you change that thought process, or if you weaken that, you're going to then have someone that is currently trying to get the hell away from you. There'll be no hope for repairing if you make a Pisces lose faith in you. Is it really that? It's really that. So that's it. That's all I want to talk to y'all about today, about being a Pisces, dating a Pisces, just always going into a relationship with a Pisces with an open mind, the concept of being richly taken care of, being loved properly, being treated great, and just knowing that your partner is with you because they chose to be with you, not because they have to be. All right. Before y'all get out of here, I just want to bring to the screen my first book. I'm talking about my newest book is new to the reader's world, but it's my first poetry book. I'll probably only be doing poetry books because that's what I love to do. But this is the first release under me. You can go over to Amazon and grab that book. It's in the comments. The link is in the comments. I'll put it on the screen for y'all. But go over to Amazon and grab that book, y'all. Go grab that book. And as a Pisces, baby, you already know I went deep in there. I talked about the things I needed to talk about, I talked about those things. I wrote about those things. I'm talking about motivating the man, loving the man, how you loving the man, fucking the man, and also trusting the man. Go check it out. Go get your book. If you got Kindle, is available on ebook, or if you want to just order it and get your own copy, grab the copy and then show up to the April 25th live show in Tallahassee, Florida. April 25th, we will be at Venvi Art Gallery for the live 7th anniversary show. and we will be talking about we'll be doing all kind of stuff. We got a live performance by Naughty Black, who actually wrote and performed my intro outro song. We'll have him there performing. We have some poetry by Shell the Poet, who actually is the author of this book. That's me. And we also have Clint. He's gonna come and give us some pilot stories. It's gonna be a great day. We got some other guests coming. G and Z gonna come through and come let you know where they are, what they've been having going on in their life. Tune in, come out, get your tickets at this link that's on the screen right now. Tickets are buy one get one. So you want to go grab those tickets at your earliest convenience. They're not expensive at all. I think they're less than $15 if I'm not mistaken. But go grab your tickets, go grab your book. All right. I will see y'all April 25th for the live show, but I will catch y'all back next Wednesday for our next episode. It will be what episode we on next week? 280, y'all. We had 280 episodes. Clock it. We've been going really, really strong. 7 years. This is our 7th year anniversary, the year of completion. I cannot wait to go live with y'all on April 25th in person. Y'all come out, bring these books, bring the release out so you can get it autographed personally by yours truly. And it's going to be a great day. It's going to be a great event. It's going to be beautiful. So come out, support it, grab your tickets. I will catch y'all next week. Y'all take care of yourselves, be good to yourselves, and don't forget to get yourselves a Pisces spooky bud. Take care. Peace.
6:30 p.m. Eastern. Shelby's World Live taking off. Questions will be answered cause the queen get it off. Unity is for the black and brown community. Conversation without scrutiny. Hey, we speak from a place of power, no coward. We just making sure the truth isn't overpowered. Black goddess, black queen, no in between. Radio podcast to the big screen. Her smile is everything, can light up a room. She say what she means, that's why we're in tune. Grown woman handles her biz like it is. Discipline, her role model for the kids. Nothing was given, everything she earned. She sat back and learned, and now it's her turn. So stop on by, comment, subscribe. Each and every Wednesday, SW Live.
Shelby's World